Tuition is on the rise again at CCSU for the 15th consecutive year. The newly adopted plan will raise tuition by $403 each of the next 2 years at Central. For some students, like Cynthia Mena, the increase represents an extra burden for them to shoulder.
Way because, like I already have trouble paying, so now it's going to be like even more of a hassle.
Despite the yearly increases in tuition, CCSU's budget has shrunk, which has resulted in less full-time faculty positions and important positions being left vacant, which has affected both students and faculty alike.
Well, many of us haven't got a raise for some time. I think at least we're looking at 3 or 4 years or more that we're stagnant. The cuts, as I said, people are not being replaced. In some ways, our classes are we offer less sections and larger class size, so we can give less personal attention to our students.
One of the biggest reasons for the increase in the cost of higher education is the fact that the state has cut funding to the CSCU system in recent years. Other factors include the costs of providing the latest technology to the students, the cost of fringe benefits for the faculty institutions, and the increase of regulations and compliance for the institutions. Also, improvements to the facilities, like the $54 million renovation project of Willard and DiLoretto halls that is currently underway. But with the recent decline in student enrollment numbers and professors leaving and not being replaced, Professor A. Allen is worried renovated buildings will just become mausoleums to higher education.
I like how we're building this campus and more buildings, but at the same time, as they're refurbishing and building new buildings, I wonder if we will have enough students and faculty to fill those buildings, or are we building just empty vessels?
One of CCSU President Toro's goals is to increase enrollment numbers by implementing new marketing strategies and building a strong relationship with K-12 systems to build a pipeline of students to fill the campus. It is also one of her goals to keep the cost of tuition in check.
My goal is to increase also private donations to support programmatic initiatives, to support faculty development and other initiatives and other programs that currently are funded either by funding coming from tuition and fees or funding coming from the state. So by diversifying the sources of funding plus cost containment, I hope, and it's my goal, to contain the tuition cost.
At a time when the free higher education movement is gaining traction, with New York recently unveiling a free tuition plan for some of its public colleges, Connecticut is heading in the opposite direction. The state is choosing to spend less on higher education when it has never been so important. Contrary to what they may say, the state and the CSU system are not putting their students first.